finally, let's look at whether I can get visualization using a BI tool. So in this case, I'm using Tibco Spotfire. You could use Spotfire, you could use Click, you could use Tableau. Any visualization tool that can speak JDBC or ODBC should absolutely work just fine. So I'm running Tibco Spotfire using a Microsoft remote desktop. Spotfire is actually also running. In fact, right now Spotfire is running on the AWS cloud. So I'm using the visual tool is called Spotfire Analyst, which is really what you use to visually sort of analyze what you want. So in this case, as you can see, I'm already connected to SnappyData and I have the airline cache table accessible now, which is the data I'm using for analysis. And Spotfire automatically looks at all the columns and figures out which columns make up categories and which columns make up measures. And all I do is drag and drop to do my analytics. So let's actually take unique carrier. Let's say I want to do the same thing, which is I'm trying to find out the average delays for each airline. So all I do is drop one on this pane, then I pick up so as you can see, the moment you drop a column in here, it automatically runs a query where it's found out all the unique values for that column. So in this case, these are all the airline codes. So let's take arrival delay, plop it into this column here. We don't want a sum, we want the average arrival delay. So we switch over to average and voila, I mean it's immediately running a query on the 210 million records and plotted the answers here. So of course we can go back and see if what Spotfire ran. In this case, as you can see, it ran a range of queries. This is the last query we ran, which is a group guy query, and ran in 0.5 seconds, right? So maybe you want to sort of say, hey, I want not just by unique carrier, but I want to see the results even by year. So now I'm grouping also by year. Again, it's a different query that's running, obviously difficult to interpret with so many answers are coming back. So maybe what I want to do is I want to add a filter and I can pick, let's say, United Airlines. And the moment you pick any of these things, again, it's running a query in the background, giving you the answers back. So there you go. I mean, so we covered what I wanted to show you. The fact that I can load from S3, I can work with Mongo. This is a small cluster running on Kubernetes. So you can essentially scale the cluster at any given point in time. If there are any failures, Kubernetes will automatically handle failures. I'm running Zeppelin, which is auto-connected to the SnappyData cluster. I didn't show you Jupyter, but you also have Jupyter as an option in case you want to run Python and work with the same tables. Okay, so there you go. We will soon have the next screencast done. Thank you.